Okay, so let's get an overview of the food sector in general before we move on to our own organization. We know that food production is responsible for about a quarter of the world's greenhouse gas emissions, and if you include consumption and end of life, that goes up to a third of our global emissions. And we know that it's also a significant contributor to our other environmental impacts as well. And this infographic reminds us that the greenhouse gas emissions in the food sector come from land use and on-farm emissions too, but also that the food system does include areas like food processing, transport, packaging, and retail. So if you look at the top, the blue area in the infographic, you can see that the supply chain represents about 18% of food emissions. And many people are quite surprised that transport emissions are very small for many foods. So you can see here from the infographic, this is because most food is actually shipped, which has a relative small carbon footprint. Although for Hong Kong, we don't have the exact data, but in general, globally, most food is shipped.